The 2K Sports pregame show.
Everyone in their seats here in Boston to watch the Celtics on the home court. And for the Heat right now, they're focused on getting off to a good start on this road. And so off the tip, it's Boston. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. The big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade, and it's Winslow in at the three.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Thomas kicks to Sullinger. No good. And the Heat going the other way now. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, more than anything else, I think three-point shooting was the key, the catalyst, if you will, in that game.
Yeah, it's really a nice weapon to have because it makes things easier for you in other parts of your offense when you can knock down the three.
Now here's Sanders following the miss by Chris Bosh. Outside Thomas. He kicks it to Sullinger. 6 on the shot clock. Ring shot on the way. Connects. The jumper drops. We played just over a minute here in the first. Dragic against Thomas. Dragic kicks to Wade. And Boston with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, I suppose that's right, but it still was heartbreaking. I mean, you hate to lose in OT. No matter how hard you played, you want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes.
And here are the Heat now, following the bucket by the Celtics. And it's Dragic off the drive. That's good. And for Goran Dragic, so incredibly efficient on the offensive end over the last couple of years, whether with Phoenix or Miami, he's really upped his game.
You know, Kevin, it took him a few years to kind of get comfortable in the NBA, much like the great Steve Nash had his struggles early in his career. Now the game is kind of slowed down for him. He's not forcing as much, and it has certainly paid off.
Crowder will not go. This is off the front iron. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. 11 feet away. No good from Bosh. Austin with the ball. They trail by 1. And Thomas, here we go. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Talking about Dragic's newfound efficiency, he's shot over 50% from the field the past 3 years. I mean, impressive. That's a really high percentage for a point guard who plays so aggressively.
Now here's Dragic. 20 points for him last game against Golden State. Double teamed on Wade. Now here's Winslow. He's tightly guarded. No good from Dragic.
And talking about Goran Dragic, he's learned how to play under control without losing his speed. I mean, early in his career, he committed way too many turnovers. Now he's able to push the action without making so many of those mental mistakes.
They get the rebound. Crowder dishes to Bradley. Tries again. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And they'll keep possession. And stolen by Whiteside. Wade kicks to Winslow. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Winslow's got his first basket. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Outside Bradley. Back to Thomas. Sanders with a screen on Dragic. And Thomas, here we go. Back to Bradley. Pass to Sullinger. Thomas against Dragic. Now here's Thomas. Defense right on him. Thomas with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Bosch. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Bosch has got 5.
That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
Thomas kicks to Sullinger. Screen by Sanders. Dishes it to Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. And Thomas, here we go. Can't get it to go. Dragic with some nice D. The Heat have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. The shot by Wade, wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Thomas kicks to Sullinger. Sanders sets the screen for Sullinger. Nails the baby hook. Sullinger's got his second basket of the game.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers club on that pump fake.
The wide open look here for Bosch. Good on the triple.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Thomas kicks to Sullinger. Screen by Sanders. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Celtics have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And a new group in for the Celtics. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Sanders. C.J. Miles comes in for Jay Crowder. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Bradley. And it's Chalmers in for Thomas. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Amare Stoudemire, he's checked in for Whiteside. Gerald Green comes in for Winslow. Johnson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Udrich in for Goran Dragic.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
Boston making a switch here. Boozer's checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Whiteside's checked in. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Now here's Noah. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
Chalmers' shot is no good.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
Celtics trail by 6. He feeds it to Boozer. Noah the screen. Boozer kicks to Miles. Boston again missing.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Here's Udrich. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Right side a screen. Puts up the baby hook. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Just 3 to shoot. Stoudemire with the ball. Boozer picks him up, but they'll get another chance. Udrich, the pass to Whiteside, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Carlos Boozer.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And Hassan Whiteside of Miami had the breakout year of all breakout years. Clark, he blew up in the right way last season. Averaged a double-double over 48 games.
Yeah, and great to see for Whiteside because he did have some issues prior to the breakout year, and it's nice to see him find his stride and produce with that awesome talent he has.
Now, here's Chalmers. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And it's Stoudemire in the corner. Stoudemire setting the pick for Green. Layup off the pick. And Miles kicks to Lee. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And talking about Whiteside, he isn't completely out of the woods yet. I mean, after a couple of ejections last season, his teammates publicly condemned his actions. They questioned his maturity, challenged him to be more reliable, and for the most part, he was after those incidents.
Here's Green after the basket by Boston, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still is able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there. And you know, the thing about Whiteside, guys, when he's right, he's an unbelievable game changer. Second in the league in blocked shots last season. Also posted the second best field goal percentage. The guy can play if he keeps his head squarely on his neck.
Here is Miles. He's coming off a 22-point game against Milwaukee. Takes it from 10. And an air ball on that one. Way off. The Heat leading by 8. Green dishes to Udrich. Green, the screen. The 3. The shot no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Now, here's Chalmers. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Screened by Boozer. And Chalmers kicks to Lee. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You can't get into much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target, it just didn't fall.
Amari Stoudemire, with a change of scenery last season, was bought out by the Knicks, signed with the Mavs midway through the season.
That was the best thing to happen to Stoudemire, in my opinion, Kevin. He got to play playoff basketball again, and we know that wasn't going to happen in New York.
Celtics trail by 8, and now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin, I spoke briefly with Eric Spoelstra. He said a big key for them will be containing Carlos Boozer offensively, adding, he's a player who can spread the floor with his jump shot or take you down the block, and it's tough to match his strength inside. Defensively, they'll look to keep length in front of him and limit his offensive rebounding. Sounds like a good game plan, guys. We'll see how they do it.
Thank you, Doris.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Now here's Lee. Boozer passes to Miles. Shoots from the high post. Miami grabs the miss.
And for Stoudemire last year, served as a backup big for the Mavs and was still as efficient as ever.
Noah with the block.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, scrapping, Clark, for each and every rebound. They are not backing down. And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And the rejection by Stoudemire. Lee kicks to Miles. No good with the triple.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Udrich, defended by Chalmers. Stoudemire, the screen, and Green gets it to go.
I don't think Stoudemire will ever be what he once was, but he is a valuable big to bring off the bench for a contending team in limited minutes.
Now, here's Chalmers. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Boozer. That drops.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
And Green gets it to go.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, surrendering too many easy baskets.
Now, here's Chalmers. Noah, the screen. Chalmers with it. Green with the rebound. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance, and Udrich gets it to go.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
From deep, Miles, and that's not going to go. And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player.
I was obsessed with the NBA.
What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help, Greg, love for his attitude and ability to be, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did and loving it.
That's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does,
sure.
but inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game they love.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Chris Bosh is out there with Winslow. And it's Stoudemire in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Bosh. Second chance shot, and the rejection by Sanders. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Outside Bosh. Thomas against Dragic. Bosh, that's the pick for Dragic. Back to Bosh. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Bosh has got the lead up to 13 now for Miami. Thomas against Dragic. Thomas down low. Out left to the wing. Crowder hits the three-point bomb. Crowder's got 5 points so far.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give.
It's Dragic with the drive, and yes, sir, that one drops. That's 12 points for Chris Bosh.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Thomas dishes to Sullinger. Screen by Sanders. Sullinger passes to Bradley. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Heat.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Here's Stoudemire. And Sanders pulls it down. Sanders has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Thomas kicks to Sullinger. Screen by Sanders. Bradley drives in.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind. but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
What a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne. And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Dwayne Wade continues, Clark, to change his game as he gets older. I admire the way guys can do that. Their head says one thing, but their body kind of tells them another.
And you have to give in to your body as you age, that's for sure. Used to attack the rim all the time. Now it's mid-range jumper heavy.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And for Wade and his change in style, I really felt it was a necessity. Guys his age can't continue to hit the floor as often as he's used to and expect to make it all the way through the season.
And Thomas, here we go. In the corner, Crowder with it. Stolen by Winslow. Inside. No good from Dragic.
And, you know, in general, back to Wade now. All the greats evolve and add to their games as their careers move forward. The best way to stay relevant in the NBA is by adding to your game and honing your skills.
Here's Thomas. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots, looking to try and get back in this.
Your CELTICS dancers.
The Heat leading by 8. Here's Bosch. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Just some amazing stats put up by Chris Bosh early in his career. But having been in the shadow of LeBron and D. Wade over the past few seasons, one wonders if Bosh is now a little bit underrated. He's talented and gives you everything you want from the power forward spot.
Well, getting back to Chris Bosh, it's always difficult to reshape your game around a superstar teammate. I mean, just ask Kevin Love last year.
You know, it's such a good point. When you think about Bosh, you know, he isn't the kind of guy who demands special attention. You know, he's not mugging for the press. He's not out there for himself. He just really lets his play speak for itself. And you won't find many bigs who are as versatile as he is. And much underrated, I think, as a pick-and-roll defender.
Sanders with the steal. Thomas with the ball. Wade picks him up. Thomas kicks to Sullinger. Screened by Sanders. Left side, Bradley. Sanders sets the screen for Bradley. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Winslow. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat in the foul on Avery Bradley. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And it's Bosch in the corner. To the inside, Stoudemire. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Jared Sullinger.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Both free throws good from Stoudemire.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Sullinger the screen. Thomas dishes to Sullinger. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And now it's time to look at our rookie leaderboard and see which of the first-year players are tops in assists during the last month. 5th on the list, Justice Winslow.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
Greg, he's a fantastic facilitator. I mean, just makes everyone around him better with the willingness to play unselfishly. Well, it's been a great month for him.
Here's Stoudemire. Miami no good on that time either.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Thomas kicks to Sanders. And here's Crowder. 5 points in the game. Sullinger right side. Lets it go. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And for Sullinger last season, further indication, Clark, that he needs to keep working on his conditioning.
And that was a concern coming into the league with Jared, is just how committed would he be to working on his body all the time and maintaining a level of conditioning that he needs, and injuries have been a part of that not being the case, but when he's out there, he's capable.
Celtics trail by 8. Bradley kicks to Sullinger. Thomas with the ball. Now guarded by Winslow. Such a wide open look. And that's now 7 points for Avery Bradley.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
There's the bucket. Good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Thomas. 8 points for him. Now the dish to Bradley. Sanders sets the screen for Bradley. Out to the wing. It's stolen by Dragic. To the right side. In the corner, Winslow with it. Beyond the arc. Jared Sullinger grabs the board.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Thomas kicks to Bradley. Wade against Sullinger. Screen by Sanders. Clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Dwayne Wade.
Check out the game for Sullinger. He has 8 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Joakim Noah's checked in for Sanders. C.J. Miles comes in for Jay Crowder. Lee's checked in for Avery Bradley. And it's Chalmers in for Isaiah Thomas. Udrich the pass to Bosch. Whiteside sets the pick for Bosch. To the paint. Here's Udrich. Lee with the block. Now Chalmers. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Noah with a screen on Green. And Chalmers kicks it to Noah. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone for the finish. And the jam by Whiteside.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Sullinger, no good.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Count the bucket. And the Heat lead by 9. The Celtics have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. And Chalmers kicks to Sullinger. Wants to get it to Miles and does. Great tee that time from Green. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now the feed to Whiteside. Bosch against Sullinger. Bosch can't get it to go.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Here's Udrich, defended by Chalmers. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And Beno Udrich, a 6'3 lefty combo guard out of Yugoslavia. He can run the pick and roll and has really improved from mid-range. Can square up and bury it at a moment's notice.
Carlos Boozer's checked in for Sullinger. And Udrich lacks the quickness, Clark, to stay with most point guards defensively.
Yeah, just by a step or two, and that's why he's better defending 2 guards. He does a much better job when he's matched up with 2s versus point guards.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. For Boston, they have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Johnson in the corner. Noah with the block. Here is Miles. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Here's the floater. The rebound by Noah. Noah's got his third rebound on the night. Now, here's Chalmers. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. No good from Lee. And Courtney Lee gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line. This is exactly what you need to do with the lead. Just knock down your free throws. When you get fouled, knock them down.
Celtics trail by 11. Chalmers with it. Noah with a screen for Chalmers. Kicks to Boozer. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now Udrich. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Whiteside, the shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Screen by Boozer. Lee goes in. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
1:43 left in the first half of basketball. Noah the screen. The drive by Lee. It's stolen by Johnson. And he lays it up and in. Johnson's got 5. Here's Chalmers. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Noah with a screen for Chalmers. Passes it to Miles. Just 5 on the clock. And that one goes long.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Here's Udrich, covered by Lee. And Udrich kicks to Bosch. Tries from 10. They get it back. That is good.
Chris Bosh.
Bosch has got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat.
Well, it's obvious. The difference in this quarter has been their dominance on the offensive board.
He had plenty of second chance points. Also keeps the opponent out of transition, not resting on their lead, staying active.
Stolen by Bosch. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. The kick out to Bosch. Outside, Green. Back to Bosch. Stolen by Noah. Here is Miles. Boozer a screen on Green. It could go. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And so we wrap up the first half. Miami ahead.
Well, I'm with Eric.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, and it's the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a big-time first quarter from Chris Bosh. He had 18 points, 2 steals, and 8 rebounds. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Heat first half.
Well, they really dictated the pace of the game with their transition game. They got out on the break every chance they had, and the time they could push the tempo, they did. And a lot of times it kept the defense scrambling like eggs with the cheese. And I believe.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Hart.
We're Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
What a great game for Bosch in this one. 8 rebounds, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Jared Sullinger is out there with Sanders. And it's Crowder in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Crowder dishes to Sullinger. Over Whiteside. Sullinger with the bucket. Sullinger's got 12 points in the game. The Heat leading by 13. And here's Dragic. Here's Bosch. Rebound Boston. Sullinger's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Thomas passes to Sullinger. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And it's Bradley off the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Dragic with it. Now Thomas defending. Bosch in the post. Sullinger's there, and it's blocked. The pass to Bradley. Nice ball movement by Boston. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Celtics have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
Will be at the line shooting 2.
Both free throws good from Sullinger. The Heat leading by 9. Wade outside. Whiteside a screen on Bradley. Double teamed on Wade. Bosch kicks to Winslow. And the rejection by Sanders. But he gets it back. Sanders with the steal. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Now, here's Thomas. He's got 8. Screened by Sanders. And Dragic with a clear path to the hoop. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got his 5th assist in this one.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
And guys, as much as Isaiah Thomas can help you on offense, at times he can hurt you on the defensive side. Immediately posted up by whomever he's guarding, you have to give help. And of course, that leaves your defense vulnerable, particularly on the weak side and controlling that defensive backboard.
Greg, you're talking about Isaiah Thomas before. Certainly his short stature limits him on Clark, the defensive side.
Yeah, but you know what? He doesn't rack up a ton of steals, given his instincts and quickness. I think he really focuses on making his impact at the offensive end.
The Heat making a switch here. Stoudemire's checked in. Dragic against Thomas. 6 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Boston, no good that time either.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Stoudemire. No good. Good D by Sullinger.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Bradley dishes to Thomas. Sullinger with a screen for Bradley. In the corner, Crowder with it. Buries the long-range jumper. Crowder's got 8.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Dragic the pass to Winslow. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. Bradley can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 8. Wade kicks to Bosch. And Boston with the rebound. Sanders has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Pass to Sullinger. No good. And Miami the other way now. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
That's his first personal foul.
Dragic with it. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Screen by Sanders. Here's Crowder. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Crowder's got 10 points in the game.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
Bosch, the screen. Wade for 3. Miami no good on that time either. Here's Boston now. They're on a 13-4 run. Thomas kicks to Sullinger. Sanders with a screen on Bosch. Here's Crowder. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And the Heat call time here.
Yeah, you can see they gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for the Celtics. C.J. Miles comes in for Bradley. Here's Wade. Takes it off the glass. And the Heat lead by 6.
How about the hands on display there around the basket? I mean, he does not let those opportunities slip away, and that allows the lead to grow.
Thomas kicks to Sullinger. Noah the screen. Sullinger dishes to Crowder. Outside Thomas. 5 on the clock. Feeds it to Miles. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Dwayne Wade. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Boozer comes in for Sullinger, and it's Chalmers in for Jay Crowder. Green, he's checked in for Miami. Udrich comes in for Goran Dragic. Bosch passes to Green. 13 feet away. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Boston now. They're on a 17-6 run. Outside Thomas. Chalmers against Green. Chalmers dishes to Thomas. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Thomas got 4 points this quarter.
Shaped and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
And got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
And the Celtics making a change here. Lee's checked in. Heat also with the sub. Johnson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Noah the screen, and a wide open look for Lee. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Chalmers has got 3 assists in the game. Udrich up top, defended by Chalmers. Stoudemire setting the pick for Bosch. Shot from 12. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Celtics have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. And Chalmers kicks to Lee. screen by Boozer. Over to the left wing. Johnson against Lee. To tie. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
Bosch, a screen on Chalmers. And Udrich kicks to Bosch. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Bosch has got 25 points.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Pass to Boozer. He dishes it to Miles. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And Green gets it to go.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now Chalmers. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Noah, the pass to Miles. Noah, the screen. Off the pick. Plenty of space. Here's Boozer. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it three.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Sullinger's checked in for Chalmers. And it's Avery Bradley in for Lee. Whiteside's checked in for the Heat.
You know, for Carlos Boozer, last year was a bit peculiar. I mean, after being a key player for several playoff teams throughout his career, he landed on the Lakers where the playoffs were nowhere in sight. Tough environment for a veteran to succeed in.
Thomas checked in for Boston. Boston on D. It's a one-point game.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
He kicks to Miles. Dishes it to Bradley. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Sullinger. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. For Miami, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And a quick look at the numbers for Bradley. Averaging about 11 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And to have a knockdown shooter like that coming off the bench, a great asset for any coach.
Yeah, he always seems to supply points for this group. And yeah, things can get stagnant without that spark plug. He serves the bill there.
And getting back to Boozer, last year he was claimed off amnesty waivers by the Lakers. Now, Los Angeles paid $3.25 million of his salary, while the Bulls paid the remaining $13.5 million of his salary.
And getting away from the contract, you know, he actually had a decent year. Shot over 50% from the field, strong rebounds per minute average. I mean, he's a professional. He went in and did his job.
Green against Bradley. Offensive rebound. Bosch. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And now let's take a look at the stats for Thomas. Really been a key contributor over the past month. 3rd in assists, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And, you know, you mentioned it. He does a great job running the offense, spotting the open man, and making the easy delivery.
Winslow's checked in for the Heat.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Sullinger, the screen. 1:31 left in the third quarter. Thomas kicks to Sullinger. Gets the bucket and the foul. They get Hassan Whiteside.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Here is Thomas. 12 points for him. Sullinger the screen. Thomas dishes to Sullinger. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Sullinger's got 9 points now in just the second half. And Udrich kicks to Green. Bosch heads the pick for Whiteside. Free throw line jump shot. No good. Great defense that time from Noah. Boston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Noah the screen. Out to the right wing, to the middle, and stolen by Whiteside. Here's Udrich. He's guarded by Thomas. Down low. Here's Green. It's good. This time the assist from Udrich. Green's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
And here is Thomas. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Free throw good, Thomas. Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Dragic. No good. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Celtics lead by 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Now, here's Chalmers. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Winslow is out there with Stoudemire. And it's Whiteside in at the center, locking down the middle. Boozer against Stoudemire. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also the ball hockey, the way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking advantage.
Outside Bradley. Boozer with the screen for Bradley. 4 on the shot clock. The kick out to Boozer. He feeds it to Miles. Dragic against Chalmers. Screen by Boozer. From deep, Miles. That's good.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Right side a screen. There's Winslow. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Chalmers pass to Noah. Chalmers with the screen for Noah. Screen by Boozer. Outside Bradley. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. The Heat trail by 4. 3-on-3. Stolen by Miles. Chalmers against Dragic. Chalmers with it. Noah the screen. Outside Bradley. The dish now to Boozer. They set the screen. That's good. Boozer's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
The feed to Whiteside. The 9-foot shot. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Chalmers dishes to Noah. Boozer, no good.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Here's Stoudemire. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
And that's a nice possession. Did a good job to get that open shot.
Celtics leading by 4. And Chalmers kicks to Boozer. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes strong so far. Miles, that's good.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Timeout called, the Heat.
You just see some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. If there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop biting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
Screen by Boozer. In the corner, Miles with it. Stolen by Winslow. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Winslow's running, and Carlos Boozer gets the whistle that time. Lee against Dragic. And Wade now top of the key. Good.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
No good from Lee.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Dragic the pass to Wade. Whiteside a screen. Wade dishes to Whiteside. And Boston with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. He's usually been money from that range.
Now Chalmers kicks it to Miles. Off the pick. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Outside Dragic to the wing right side. Releases from 15. Carlos Boozer pulls it in. Boozer's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Chalmers, screened by Boozer. Now Miles. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Dragic. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Winslow kicks to Whiteside. And Carlos Boozer gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Jay Crowder's checked in for the Celtics. And Miami with a change here, too. Chris Bosh is checked in for Stoudemire. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Boston making some changes. Jared Sullinger comes in for Carlos Boozer. And Thomas subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Now here's Lee. Thomas goes in. And Whiteside sends it back. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Larry Sanders is checked in for Noah. And Sullinger kicks to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sanders. Sullinger passes to Crowder. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Crowder's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Wade outside. Passes it to Whiteside. Second chance shot. And good on the basket. Book it. And that's now 28 points for Chris Bosh.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Thomas against Dragic. And Thomas, here we go. Sanders dishes to Sullinger. Ball's knocked loose. The Heat trail by 4. All going up court. Wade gets the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Thomas goes in. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Dragic against Thomas. And here we go with Thomas. Nobody back. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Talk about a terrific game for Thomas. He's got 16 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
The Celtics making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. The Heat trail by 6. Dragic kicks to Winslow. Wade from outside. But they recover it.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Dragic against Thomas. The pass to Brandon. Back to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Unloads from 13. Off the left rim and out. The Heat have gone 6 of 13. So just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Whiteside kicks to Dragic. To the paint. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Wade.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Thomas against Dragic. Now here's Thomas. He's tightly guarded, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
The Heat trail by 4. Dragic with it. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Outside Thomas. Sanders sets the screen for Thomas. Screen by Sanders. Thomas passes to Sanders. The shot by Sullinger, wide open. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Dragic dishes to Wade. Outside Bosh. Right side a screen. Lets it go from deep. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Chris Bosh.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Bradley. Pass to Sullinger. Screen by Sanders. Sullinger outside. Feeds to Thomas. Sullinger with a screen for Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and the chain by Sullinger.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
You look at Jared Sullinger, what a contribution.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
Goes up off the inbound. No good from Wade.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Thomas kicks to Bradley. Screen by Sanders. In the corner, Crowder with it. Shot clock at 5. Shot from a low block. And it's Miami with the rebound. Bosch has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Wade passes to Dragic. He dishes it to Bosch. And the rejection by Sanders. Winslow's shot is off.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And Thomas, here we go. Sanders with a screen on Bosch. Thomas kicks to Sanders. It's in!
Really nice dime drop from him. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 5. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Sullinger dishes to Crowder. Looks for Thomas, gets it to him. Got it. Good job in the low post. Thomas got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
Pass to Bosch. And the rejection by Sanders. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. Thomas with the ball. Wade picks him up. Shot clock at 6. Sullinger. Back to Thomas. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And time now to go courtside as we...
Well, gentlemen, I'm here with Joakim Noah.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Jared Sullinger. He was the steady and reliable hand throughout the game tonight, stepping into more of a leadership role in this performance tonight.
He was a monster on the inside for them.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal.